Welcome to my channel. This is my 1996 Volvo 850, newly bought by me. And today we're going to be working on replacing some of the issues with it. As you can see by the headlights, definitely need to be replaced. We'll see where that goes. Now, as you can see, this is the naturally aspirated version of the car. How can you tell? Well, if you look right there, the airbox goes straight over there. There's no cross pipe that runs from the back of the car over the top of the engine and down into the airbox. And so the car is naturally aspirated. Also, you can tell by there's no turbo, so it's naturally aspirated. And we're replacing the headlights on this car, and once they get all set up, we'll get to it. Now, to take out the headlights, you're going to have to remove 3 bolts. You might have to remove this guy because he gets in the way. There's another bolt back here, but they're 10 mils. Go right there. There's one in the bottom corner. In the bottom corner here, and then one behind this guy right there. You see him right there. So you're gonna remove those 3. The whole headlight's gonna come out. Be careful working around these because they will break. They'll break right here, and then you're gonna have a problem. They're gonna break off right there, and then it's gonna be a bad day. And in order to get to that guy, you're gonna have to remove this guy, and he is a 12 millimeter. You're gonna remove this bolt, this whole thing moves. You're good after that, and then you have enough room to actually get to that screw. And then you're gonna pop off these guys, this guy, and you're gonna have to unhook that guy, and then the whole headlight pushes that way out the front of the car. And just be careful not to break this guy when you pull it out. And you might have to remove this guy because the way he sits, he clips on here. And the way you remove him is it's actually a pull pin right here. See him? And all you do is just pull on it, and the whole thing lets go, and the whole thing comes out. See? It's like a little S shape. And you just pop him off the little bracket and then let him loose. He'll come out, and then the whole headlight will come out once you take out the screws. One thing I forgot to mention is to remove this guy, you need to take this guy out too. This screw down here, you got 2 of them. I removed this guy, I removed this guy too. And then the whole thing will come out and you'll have enough room. Yeah, so now that I've removed those 2 screws there, this whole guy comes out. You just flop them over out of the way and you can get to these 2 screws down there. And then you can take out the headlight. Now that I've taken out all the bolts, all we have to do is remove this clip here. And remove this guy here. Now, he comes off somehow. Never mind. I think just pop them off the back. There you go. And the whole headlight should rock forward and come out. You just ask it nicely. Come on. Come on out. So what I ended up doing was popping this trim off here and there. And then the whole thing is loose now. Should come right out. Of course it makes me a liar. And every time. There you go. See? Now it should come right out. I was about to buy new headlights for this car, but then I realized that from a previous car, I had taken the original headlights out and replaced them with the aftermarket ones. So I have this headlights, and they have the plugs and everything, so it should be all good. And I got both sets, and I had replaced this guy off a different car too. So I got the new headlight situated, and of course the wind picks up when I start recording. So got the new headlight situated here. I'll plug it back in, push down on the clip, go it clicks, and then hook him on to that again. It's all back together. I'll put the screws back in. Alright, so we got the new headlight in, and all we have left, hooked up that piece. I noticed that there's a clip here. See that sticking off the headlight, that forky thing? It's supposed to clip onto that. I noticed that it was clipped onto the body there. It's not correct. It's supposed to stick out like that. So somebody had been in there replacing a light bulb or something and put it on wrong. And of course, as I'm putting this guy back in, it comes around here and the trim cracks. As I'm pushing the trim back in, cracks all the way. It's just hanging on there by a thread. So that's great. Besides that, it's all good. So let's do the other side. The other side is a lot more difficult because there's just all this in the way. So pop this guy off. Just be gentle. It's plastic. It will break. And you can actually turn him out of the way. So that gives you a little more room. This washer fluid thing, you can't move. This guy you can take out. Some of these breather hoses sticking out here, you can move them. Stuff like that. Same 3 screws. You got one there, 2 in this corner, one behind this guy right there, and one down there, as you can see. So pull this guy off and we'll get cracking at it. Alright, to get down to that bolt, you're going to need a 12mm socket, a long one, because you can't get it with a wrench. It's just not enough room between that guy and this guy. Just can't get it in there. So just use this guy and get it. Alright, once you get that bolt loose, this guy will just flop out of your way like that, and then you can get to the rest of them. And while we're here, might as well, grab this pin. All you do is pull them out. See how it comes off that hook? Just let them go. The whole headlight, see how it comes out? The whole turn signal light. And you can just wiggle them around. Comes out and lays down like that. Easy peasy. So now that I've taken out all these screws, just push on this guy, push down, pull out. Simple as that. The whole headlight should come out. Now you're going to have to pull this trim off. This trim. It's just pushed in there. Uses these weird connectors like that. Just be careful with this trim. It's plastic. It's old. It's very, very flimsy. Pull on it evenly, just gently, like a little bit at a time, and then go to a different spot. Pull a little bit more, because you go yanking on just one side like that, it'll crack like it did on the other side. It'll crack. So just be careful with this trim. Yeah, and as I was saying, be careful with these trims. As you can see, this one cracked right here. Somebody else had it out, and it's cracked right along here. So when I was pulling on it nice and gentle, I got it to pop out, but it was already splitting, so I had to grab it in the center, jam my fingers in there between the light, the bottom of the light. This guy's kind of stiff, but these guys don't ever work because they work off of some motor here. It's run by vacuum lines. Runs off of vacuum lines. This weird system. Now, putting this guy back in, there's the old headlight. Here's the new one. I already got it in. Push the trim in nice and gentle so it didn't crack all the way. And basically just take the spring, see it down there, just wiggle it in there. Get this guy sort of lined up. And then you're going to reach See, he pops out. You're gonna reach, grab this guy. See that hooky piece? You're gonna hook him onto that guy like that. And I'm taking a little break from doing the headlights right back here. But a lot of people don't know this about Volvo. They designed this hood so you can pop it all the way up by pushing these tabs down. Push the tab down there. And there's another tab here. Just fold them down. And the whole hood goes pretty much vertically. Oh yeah, look at all those mouse byproducts just falling out of the car. But yeah, the hood goes all the way up. And you can actually pull the engine out without having to remove the hood. Pretty genius. Anyway, get these bolts tight. Let's already clip this guy in. This guy is just floating around, so I'm going to put this guy back in. Goes something like that. There you go, installed. Then I'll hook this guy back up. He knows what he's doing. He's been a mechanic for 6.5 cat lives, you know, so he knows what he's doing. Inspecting the car, you know, checking out the headlights, making sure they were put in right. You know, you always have somebody double check your vehicle. Always have somebody look it over after you're done. Alright guys, that'll wrap up this video. Got the new headlight in. The other side too. Got both new headlights. Follow along. I'll catch you next time.